IWERFM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online, Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, a Diego Martin man is killed in a drive-by shooting. A mother is chopped to death while trying to save her daughter from abusive ex-lover in Sangre Grande. Man shot while bathing by standpipe in San Juan, and internationally protest over economic woes enter second day in Ghana. And now the news in detail. One man is dead following a drive-by shooting in Diego Martin this morning. He has been identified as Colin Wren, aka Ziggy. Reports say around 10:30 a.m. a group of men were liming by a shop located at the Duck Farm, Blue Basin Road, Diego Martin, when the occupants of a silver 80 wagon opened fire on them. Wren of Cezanne Trace, Blue Basin, was shot while 2 other men were grazed. Wren was subsequently taken to the hospital for medical treatment, where he died. A 53-year-old mother was chopped to death while trying to save her daughter from the daughter's abusive ex-lover. The incident reportedly occurred in Sangre Grande on Monday night at their Neal Street Sangre Grande home. Trisha Badalu, a mother of 2, died on the spot, while her 21-year-old daughter Taylor Benson, who was also chopped, remains warded in a critical condition at hospital. Neighbors in the area said they heard loud screams coming from the home of the victim and saw a male person of African descent exiting the premises with what appeared to be a Chinese shopper in his hand. When officers arrived at the scene, the 53-year-old was already dead. The 21-year-old was taken to hospital. Relatives say they were shocked and puzzled over the incident. The relatives also said the deceased had just returned from New York, where she and her husband separated. A manhunt has been launched for the suspect. A San Juan man was shot in the leg while bathing at a standpipe. The incident took place at about 3:30 p.m. on Monday at Ram Kasoon Trace, San Juan. The victim told investigators that he was bathing at a standpipe on the roadway near his home when he was approached by 3 men. He claimed that one of the suspects shot at him without warning. The victim said he turned around and fled to safety, but when he came to a stop, he realized he had been shot in the right leg. The suspects fled the scene while the victim was taken to hospital and treated. Internationally, demonstrators in Ghana's capital have gathered for a second day of protests against spiraling inflation and other economic woes after the first day ended in clashes with police and 29 arrests. Wednesday's protests kicked off at about noon amid a heavy police presence. Hundreds had taken to the streets on Tuesday to denounce price hikes, attacks on electronic payments, and other levies amid an economic downturn. Police dispersed the authorized march with tear gas and water cannon after demonstrators turned violent and wounded a dozen officers, according to a statement. They arrested 29 demonstrators for attacks and damage to public property and were reviewing footage of the event to identify more participants. Ghana, one of West Africa's largest economies and the continent's second biggest gold producer, saw growth slow to 3.3% year-on-year in the first quarter of 2022, and inflation hit a record of 27.6% in May. Frustration has grown in recent months as Ghanaians bear the brunt of rampant inflation amid government efforts to redress the economy, reappreciate the local currency, and avoid a debt crisis. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the streets, 919 FM, and online, Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, a Diego Martin man is killed in a drive-by shooting. A mother is chopped to death while trying to save her daughter from abusive ex-lover in Sangre Grande. Man shot while bathing by a standpipe in San Juan, and internationally protest over economic woes enter second day in Ghana. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas.